The incredible journey of Vinicius Jr. Vinicius Jr. is one of the best football players in the world today, but many people dislike him and see him as arrogant. When Real Madrid signed him in 2017 for millions of euros, he was initially judged as not good enough, even in his home country, Brazil. Today we'll look at his journey to becoming a football star, despite constant criticism, bad behavior allegations, and a playing style often deemed provocative. For some, Vinicius Jr. is the best player in the world today. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Your support means so much to me. His early life. Vinicius Jr. was born in 2000 in the suburbs of Rio de Janeiro. Like many Brazilians, he always dreamed of becoming a football player. In 2010, that dream became a reality when he joined Flamengo's youth academy. His talent was quickly noticed. By the age of 11, he was already being compared to Neymar. The following year, he played with the U13 team, where even older players couldn't stop him. He became the team's best player, leading them on an incredible streak of 90 unbeaten matches, gaining a reputation across the region. Clubs like Corinthians tried to recruit him with incredible offers, but Flamengo advised him to stay and develop at his own pace. From that moment on, nothing could stop him. A life-changing call. Vinicius was selected to represent Brazil's U15 team for the South American Championship, where he scored 7 goals and was named the tournament's best player. European scouts began taking notice, but Flamengo managed to keep him, offering him his first professional contract at just 16 years old. Early struggles and criticism. In early 2017, Vinicius shined at the prestigious Copinha Youth Tournament in Brazil, where players like Neymar had also made their mark. His contract with Flamengo included a €30 million release clause, and Barcelona was ready to pay it. However, during the U17 South American Championship, everything changed. Vinicius was exceptional, pulling off lobs, nutmegs, and dribbling past multiple players. He scored 7 goals and won the tournament's Best Player award. Spanish newspapers began calling him the next Neymar. But Real Madrid was determined not to repeat their mistake with Neymar. Their approach? No matter what Barcelona offers, we'll pay more. Real Madrid ended up signing him for €45 million, a staggering amount for a 16-year-old. Initial setbacks. Vinicius stayed at Flamengo for another season since he wasn't yet 18 years old. His first performances were disappointing. He failed to stand out, and headlines criticized him harshly. The Spanish newspaper Mundo Deportivo called him a €45 million flop. The ultimate humiliation came when he was subbed on in the 75th minute of a match, only to be substituted off again before the final whistle. He became the laughingstock of Brazil, with commentators mocking him. Some even predicted he'd be sold at a low price to another club. To make things worse, fans nicknamed him Nebinha, after a player who had failed to live up to expectations years earlier. His determination to prove everyone wrong. Despite immense pressure, Vinicius did the opposite of what everyone expected. He improved. He scored goals, won multiple Man of the Match awards, and silenced his critics. His style, however, remained controversial. In a Guanabara Cup semi-final against Botafogo, he celebrated by mimicking a crying baby, enraging fans and players alike. This reference to a decade-old incident angered Botafogo so much that they refused to host the final in their stadium. Arrival at Real Madrid in July 2018, days after turning 18, Vinicius was officially introduced at Real Madrid. The pressure was massive for an 18-year-old with a €45 million price tag. He made his debut on September 29, 2018, but struggled initially. His dribbles didn't always work, and he was often relegated to the reserve team, which delighted Barcelona fans. However, Vinicius began scoring goals and creating assists for Madrid's reserves, earning his chance with the senior team. He eventually scored his first goal and became the third youngest player to debut in the Champions League for Real Madrid. Setbacks and comebacks. During a Champions League match against Ajax, Vinicius suffered a ligament tear. Returning from injury, he struggled to regain form and fans began booing him. He ended his second season with modest stats, 5 goals and 4 assists in 38 matches. The 2020 to 2021 season wasn't much better. He faced immense pressure, criticism for diving, and moments of being ignored by his teammates. The turning point, Carlo Ancelotti. Everything changed with the arrival of Carlo Ancelotti. Under Ancelotti's leadership, Vinicius thrived, becoming one of Madrid's most consistent players. He formed a deadly partnership with Karim Benzema, who had previously criticized him, but now praised him constantly. In the 2021 to 2022 Champions League, Vinicius played a crucial role, scoring decisive goals against Manchester City and the match-winning goal in the final against Liverpool. He became the youngest South American to score in a Champions League final and helped Madrid win La Liga. Facing racism and further challenges, despite his success, Vinicius faced increasing hostility. His goal celebrations, which often involved dancing, were heavily criticized. Before a match against Atletico Madrid, a doll resembling him was hung from a bridge, and he was regularly subjected to racial insults. The most emotional incident occurred in a match against Valencia, where Vinicius pointed out a spectator who had racially abused him. Shockingly, the referee ignored the situation, and Vinicius was shown a red card after confrontation. Current success. Despite the challenges, Vinicius has continued to excel. In the 2023 Champions League final, he scored a decisive goal against Borussia Dortmund, leading Madrid to yet another title. In that season, Vinicius scored 24 goals and delivered 11 assists in 39 matches, proving once again why he is one of the best players in the world. While his style of play can seem provocative, there's no denying his immense talent and resilience. Vinicius Jr has risen above constant criticism, setbacks, and racism to become a true football superstar.